Outside of Magic, we have about 30 players just for role-playing games alone. Everything from Pathfinder and 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons participating in the Adventure League to Shadowrun. We also have 20 different players that make up some of our groups that are focusing on board games like Gloomhaven and Kingdom Death Monster.
Also, we have a very healthy Warhammer 40K community, as well as Age of Sigmar. We've got 12 to 14 Warhammer 40K players. We've got 5 or 6 people playing Age of Sigmar, and we have other board game players as well. We've got miniature-based board game players. We've got resource allocation board game players here. You mentioned Magic the Gathering. We actually have a really healthy Magic the Gathering community, especially for Commander and our casual formats. Our casual formats are very popular here at the Gathering Games.
We host our regular Friday Night Magic. We also host almost quarterly Commander-specific Magic events. We have found that format has, with its popularity, hosting and being one of the only stores in the area that hosts Commander-specific events, it's become a very, very big draw for us.
And not just in this community, but in other communities as well, where they have local game stores. We just have the space. I mean, we've got 36 by 36 inch tables for players to really spread out, get their tokens, their life counters, their cards, everything in its place, and they have the room to keep playing. The big thing was space. Travis and I are both gamers that we come from a generation where your local game store was crammed into a small spot where the player was actually an afterthought. We learned those lessons from our youth and brought them into this store. Our play space is you can sit back from the table, lean back a bit, you're not going to hit the person behind you. They can do the same thing and someone can still walk behind you in your chairs. Our tables, like I said, they're 36 by 36 inch and that's for 2 people. So we've got the room, the layout, we've kind of kept everything up off the floor so you don't have to bend all the way down to the ground to pick something up or look at that one card that's staring at your shoelaces. Everything is at your eye level and right there in front of you.
We wanted to build a store that was comfortable for us to be in.
I really like that they have both a lot of space and a lot of events and people to fill that space with, because one without the other is not so good.
Well, we used to do Magic, but currently we do D&D and board games.
Okay. I do. I participate in their 40K club and their Commander events on Thursdays that they host.
They let us use, whatever space we want, pretty much, on our gaming nights to really try to present the game to new customers and people who are checking into it for the first time too.
And there's no charges or anything?
No charges, everything's free. We actually go out of our way to try to help people out to get in the game. We have a couple of house armies, so people can come in, no charge, and play with some of the models we have on hand here and really get into the game that way. So there's no cost to learn the game whatsoever.
So you play Warhammer 40K, Age of Sigmar, Blood Bowl, Dungeons & Dragons, 5th edition, Magic if I ever get a new deck built, plus some of the Legends games, Big Child, Little Child Legends. So I'd say about 12 or 13 different game systems here, and they have so many more I want to try too.